Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to the kitchen of RUAH-Nation, baby! Today we're gonna rock this joint with some tinfoil! Okay, welcome to RUAH-Nation. We are in the kitchen live, and today we are making meatballs, some Swedish meatballs, some sweet and sour meatballs. We're making some sort of meatballs. I don't know what kind, but we're making some, and you can too. Now, the thing is, I have a mic in my hand because I am a professional. For those of you at home who are not professionals, this will be easy for you because I don't know how to make anything, and I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is. So stay tuned and come on back, and we're going to make some Meatball City, baby. Just kidding. Alright, so today is actually very serious because in less than 10 minutes I'm going to show you how to make some amazing sweet and sour meatballs. We have a very simple direction. If you have a look here, we got the directions. Now, the thing is, I want to be able to take these and make a good supper, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. As you can see, the oven is now preheating to 400 degrees. Okay, so the next thing you do is take some tin foil, and all you do is you take your pan and you want to caress the pan. Make it like you are massaging the feet of a loved one, and that loved one has had a hard day at work, and you just want to bless them with the magic of your hands. So you take the tin foil and caress it. Caress it. Make love to it. Did I just say that? Just love it up a little bit. There you go. Simple enough. And so then, oh, you're over there now. You got me. So take your meatballs, as you can see. Now what you want to do is you really want to caress. You take the meatballs, and I saw this in a movie once. Now I do believe you take the meat and you throw it up like this. I remember it differently. So now, because we're making meatballs, it's very simple. You roll it into a ball like this and just simply place it onto the pan. There. Now you take the pan and you are putting it in the oven. We're going to have to do this a little bit differently, okay? So, simple enough. You just take a little bit of a meat, like so, and roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, push it out, toss it up. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's disgusting. Anyways, we're okay. So roll these up, put them on the thing, roll them up, put them on the thing, roll them up, put them on the thing, roll them up, put them on the thing, and we'll be back. So, once you have rolled up your meatballs, now remember, when you make your meatballs, you can put any kind of spicy nicey you want in there, right? Because the spice makes it a nice. The spice makes it a nice. The meatball is very good for you and for me. It'll make you very big and strong, you know this? Okay, so now we have a preheated oven at 400 degrees. We have some meatballs, which is basically you just got a hamburger from the store, and preferably used, what kind of beef do we like to use? Organic beef? No. You know, the real cow, not the one that's a pretend cow with all those superficial, sartificial, sacrificial, what are those things? You know, the ones they sacrifice to, steroids. Yeah, don't use those cows. Use the good cows. And that's the kind of beef you want. So now you take your meatballs, and we're going to put it in the oven so we can cook for approximately 20 minutes. How hard is that? Set your clock, and while you're waiting for the 20 minutes, do this. Well, folks, I'm starting to sweat because it's getting hot in here. I'm going to keep on all my clothes. Now, I neglected to tell you one of the most important things with the oven is you want to set a timer. So what we're doing here is we're setting a timer for how long? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Start. Now, while that's doing that, we're going to come over here and get to our instructions. Now it says that we need in a bowl, we need to dissolve tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of water. So we have cornstarch, and this is a 1/4 cup. This is, well, basically you get tools like this. See these tools? And you're going to use these tools to mix together a little bit of a sweet and sour mixture. So I'm going to get this stuff based on this book with the secret recipe from Maraku Giga Kabasiga. And from that recipe, I'm going to show you what it looks like all laid out. So come over here to the counter and I'll show you that, okay? Now, I've just found out from my director that this spoon equals 2 tablespoons. Now, what happens is if the phone starts ringing while you're making this, you just have to trust that that phone call can wait and they'll leave a message, because you want to make supper for your kids or for your loved one. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of these, and this is called white powder. It's made from corn, and it's very starchy, so we call it cornstarch. And we put it in this little pan here. See? And then we take another scoop, just like this, and we put that in there, and we'll come back and we'll get the rest right after this. So now we're going to take water, 2, right? Okay. I'm just asking my producer to make sure that I got the right ingredients. Okay, so now we have that, and now what we want to do is stir it up a little bit. So we grab a spoon. Now, any type of spoon will do. I like to use one that's like smaller for a smaller bowl. And what we do when we stir it up is we stir it up, we shake it up, we mix it all about. We stir it up, we mix and la 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 la. And once you have that, we can go on to the next part. Okay, my friends, we're back. We got a serious attitude in the kitchen. So now we have our ingredients laid out. At the end of the video, you're going to see a recipe. Now, it's simple as this. You have the vinegar. We're going to pour the vinegar in. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, we have this cornstarch mixture that we mixed earlier. We're going to add that to the saucepan. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take some water. And how much water do we have here? How much water do we have here? We're back. We had a malfunction in the junction because our filmographer was too embarrassed to talk onto the camera during this wonderful cooking show with Miss Faith Water. Hello, Miss Faith Water here. My first day in the kitchen, I'm getting hot flashes. Okay, how much water is this?
1 cup.
1 cup. So we take 1 cup of water. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, you'll want to take some ketchup. Now, these tomatoes were born in the Idaho countryside of Idaho. And in Idaho, isn't that where they make potatoes? Okay, so this ketchup comes from the artificial country of natural flavoring, or somehow this is brought to you by somewhere in Toronto. Okay, so here's some ketchup. Now you pour your ketchup in. Be generous with the ketchup, because if you're nice to ketchup, ketchup will be nice to you. So, bada bing, bada boom. Next thing you do is a wonderful world of brown sugar. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. What do you mean you stopped recording when I was dancing? That was my spoonful of sugar dance. Golly. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. All right. So brown sugar. Brown sugar, we're doing a 1/4 cup into your saucer. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, what we have here, my friends, you'll see some soy sauce, and this soy sauce comes to you from the Golden Dragon. Hurrah! And we have some Worcestershire sauce. Yes, you can find Worcestershire sauce at your local grocery market. But the thing is, when using Worcestershire sauce, you want to make sure to just use the proper amount. So what we're going to do is shake it and listen to how he's feeling. Okay, so we're just going to put about this much. Is that enough? That's enough. Okay, don't be too generous with the Worcestershire sauce, because if you can't say the word, you're not allowed to use it. Everybody knows that's the golden rule of Worcestershire sauce. Now, soy sauce, honestly, just feel your way through it. Whoa, that's too much. But once it's in there, you can't take it out. So try not to be as generous as I am. It's a gift. I'm generous, especially with my soy sauce. Okay, now what we're going to do is put this on the stove after we stir it up. And when you stir it up, it's best to take a spoon and try to get it in a circular motion, not back and forth, because then your sauce will be mixed up. You want your sauce to be thinking clearly. So stir in a clockwise formation. Do it about 2-second RPMs per revolutions per minute. I'll be right back. What we're gonna do is put this on the stove and bring it to a boil, and then we'll reduce to a simmer. So here we are, stir it up really good. Make sure your burner is on. We're putting it at about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, cuantos. Please, my Latino friends, muchacha, tell me how to do 6 in Spanish. I do not know. So we're gonna stir this up and bring it to a boil, okay? Hi, welcome back. So now part of the sweet and sour meatballs is you need rice. So today our rice is brought to you by Basmati. Mr. Basmati and I hung out back in college back in the day. Basmati used to like to ride bicycles, but the thing is he never got time to take his training wheels off. So really he focused on food and food products, and I am an idiot. Let's just move on. That was kind of awkward. I can't expect to be perfect in the kitchen or in front of the camera. Forgiveness, please. Let's come here. You want to take an average rice maker. Here we have a rice maker. Dun, 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 dun. Now here we put the water in just like this. That's 1.5 cups of H2O, brought to you by Aqua Water Freshener. Okay. Now with the basmati rice, you put in 1 cup of rice. Once that rice is in there, you take your spatula and you just massage it gently. Massage it gently. This is virgin rice and you want to be very careful with that, and I can't believe I just said that. So there's your basmati rice. You cover it up. It's plugged in. You put it on cook. And that's it, my friends. Let's go back to the stove now and check on our sweet and sour sauce. This is our first cooking show, realistically, like with real food. So I'm kind of like figuring this out as I go. But this is a Christmas present I got from somebody who really loves me very much. And it's a coffee spinner. Hey, snuffle up again. Stop chewing the plastic. Look at this cat over here. Film him. Don't chew the plastic. That'll go right through your buttholio. Hey, stop it. Okay, come back here. So here's our saucer, and we're making the sweet and sour sauce. I take this coffee spinner, and I spin our sauce, so it's really, really nice. And see how that's starting to look really good? That's going to be the sauce that we're going to put with the sweet and sour rice and meatballs. So we'll come back to you here, and we'll check on the rice and the meatballs. Okay? Is it beeping? Okay. I'm over here now. You can record me in here. Look in the microwave. Check it out. Can you see me in here? Okay, so you got that? Mm-hmm. This is Miss Faith Water coming to you from the kitchen of Mitch and which, okay, anyways, we're making sweet and sour meatballs, filming in the microwave. And I got our sauce ready, and the timer just went off, and follow me, we're gonna go in the oven and take out those lovely meatballs we made. Now you'll wanna make sure that you have protection, because protection is what guards you against burning. Burning, that is. Oh, look at this. Are you filming this wonderful, nice goodness? Look at that. Look at those meatballs. Isn't that beautiful? Now, meatballs are easy to make. You guys can do this at home. So there you go. We got the meatballs. And now what we'll do is we'll get the rice going, we'll mix it up, and I'll be right back, okay? I learned that when you are filming a cooking show, you need to work as a team. I was not communicating with my director very well, and she had to get stuff out for me. So follow me. She told me we got to do this next, and that is to take the meatballs and put them in your sauce. Look at that. Yummy, yummy. Look how awesome these are. Meatball City, baby. It's not that hard to make meatballs, is it? Now, if you study the history on meatballs, it goes back to 500 BC during the Alexander the Great's conquest of northern India, and during this time of Hellenization, he decided that this group of people called the Quickie Packers were doing these things with duck meat, and I'm an idiot. Now, there's our sauce and the meatballs. We're just going to mix it up. Okay? And look at this. I am actually sweating. Can you see the sweat? That's because Miss Faithwater is a heavy-set, masculine man cooking in the kitchen that's very hot. And then when it gets hot in the kitchen, you stay there and you tough it out and make your food. Excuse me. Apparently it doesn't go there. This is not the way. Okay, so we're back, and I'm talking to my director. So where does it go?
It goes in that cupboard.
I got in trouble because I was putting it in the wrong cupboard. So, here's this stuff. When we do daily vlogs with Frederick, she really means daily vlogs with Frederick. She's not a big fan, my director, of being on camera. Oh, check it out. See? Looking good, and we're just waiting for the rice. See? Nice rice. It'll be ready in about 15 minutes, okay? Until then, let's clean up this mess. See everything? What you want to do is you want to do your dishes and use the dishwasher, and that way when it's time to eat, your rice is ready. You're a happy camper. All right, see you in a second with a nice meal. Well, my friends, things are done. We're gonna get the plates here. We have supper ready to go. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. And here we are with our meatballs. So like I said, the rice goes in the rice maker for about 20 minutes. And you have basmati rice here tonight, but you can use any rice you have at home. You got the rice, it's a beautiful thing. Now you've got your sweet and sour meatballs. There we go. Oh, look at the goodness. Oh, happy Hanukkah, my friends. Look at this. Beautiful. There you are. You have supper made, sweet and sour meatballs with basmati rice. And really, is that hard? In about half an hour, you can have a wonderful meal with your loved ones. God love you, and this is Frederick from RUAH-Nation, breathing life into the world, one video at a time, one moment at a time, one story at a time.
Are you listening? Damn.